Welcome back to Brands Hatch at the final round of the 2023 Bennetts British Superbike Championship. And after eBay qualifying, it was a dramatic actual afternoon. It's been sunny all day. Just before the start of Q1, it starts to rain. But back on the front row for Master Mac Honda by Hawk Racing, it's Charlie Nesbitt. Charlie, you've had a great season in your rookie year. It must feel great to be on the front row for this final round, and talk us through that session.
Yeah, it's been a good year. I think we've progressed and we've had some good results and some bad results, but you know, we've got to focus on the good. Yeah, I'm buzzing to be on the front row here. It wasn't very, didn't have a lot of grip in some places around here, but yeah, I think if the race like this is race later is a bit like this, I think we'll be in a good shout.
That's great, thank you. And starting second on the grid for the Rocket BMW Motorrad team, it's Leon Haslam. Leon, it's been a tough weekend for you. It was a bad day yesterday, and if you could just tell us a bit about that first, and then almost a bit of an advantage going through eBay Q1 before Q2 to assess the conditions perhaps for you?
Yeah, it's been a terrible Friday. We didn't do any laps. I think it was P22, and both wet and dry. We was really struggling. The boys worked quite late last night. Managed to build me a pretty new bike this morning. Straight away was P2. Like I say, start of Q1, we went out on the hard rear, which wasn't to my liking, actually, let's put it that way. So we managed to just get out with a few minutes to go and put the soft rear in, which obviously put me P1. And then, yeah, the next session for me was difficult because I couldn't get a clear lap. There was a lot of people around. But the very last lap, even though I had to pass, I think it was Max Cook, we managed to get P2. So for the weekend we've had so far, I'm very happy.
Do you feel like it's turning around now?
I'll be happy just to get to Sunday night, to be honest with you. It's one of them weekends and one of those years. But no, we know we're fast, we know we're competitive. We don't feel that we've had much dry time because we lost Friday. So we've got to wait and see what the weather does.
So you'd prefer it to stay like this for the race this afternoon?
Yeah, they seem to have a little bit of a step on the Ducatis in the rain. You know, the Yamahas are strong in the rain, but yeah, it's a bit of a leveller when it rains.
Thank you, Leon. And for the final time in 2023 Bennetts British Superbike Championship, it's the Omologato Pole Position for Jason O'Halloran and McCann's Yamaha at what is their final round in the championship as well. Jason, you couldn't have asked much more than that for qualifying, but talk us through it. I know the other guys had said it was difficult to try and assess the conditions. How did you master it to take the pole position?
Yeah, to be honest, it was really difficult because we had a wet session yesterday, but there was a lot more water down today. A lot of spray on the track, and it was difficult to know how much grip was going to be available. I had an immediately good feeling on the bike, had really good track position, so I could see a few of the other guys quite a long way up the track, but I could see that I was closing them down quite fast. Caught a few guys on the two of my best laps, so so I had to make some passes on those laps, but in general felt comfortable, felt good. Rolled on from Donington, really. We had a great feeling in the rain in Donington, and we carried it on to here. So doing a rain dance later, see if we can get some wet weather for this afternoon. I think wet or dry will be okay, but we seem to have a good feeling in the rain at the minute. So, so yeah, we'll see what happens.
And it's a big weekend for the team as well. How much would it mean to win the race this afternoon?
Yeah, for sure, that's the plan. You know, if we want to take the championship fight into tomorrow, we need to be right up there today. So yeah, we'll be doing everything we can to be on top of the box.
Thank you, Jason.